Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the premiere of Season 5 on Fortnite. My name is Jordan Albertson, and thank you guys for watching the video. If you're new to the channel, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys want to see next, and I will get working on it. So, right off the bat, I want to discuss a few changes that have happened in Fortnite. The first being the map. So, we have removed the whole of Stark Island, and Galactus, or World Ender, whatever you want to call him, has completely revamped the map, bringing in tilted towers, well, a portion of it, mixing maps like the Viking boat on top of, can't quite remember which one, but it's towards the east of the map. And then on top of that, they added new things like a Coliseum, many unnamed areas, a jungle area, and my personal favorite, the 0 Point Wastelands, which is where you can find 0 point crystals, which allow you to quickly dash forward. And I believe they prevent you from taking fall damage, but I'm not entirely sure, so you might want to look that up. Another discussion is the Fortnite crew. For $11.99 a month, you can gain exclusive membership benefits, like specific deals. Not many are named. I believe the only one that's come up so far is for a certain amount of V-Bucks, you can skip 25 levels. It also comes with an exclusive skin that will not be returning, so it will not be in the item shop. It is exclusive to the Fortnite crew members. And that one is Galactica. I'll post a picture of it right about here. And on top of that, for your $11.99, you also get 1,000 V-Bucks. I'm not entirely sure if I mentioned that. So let's talk about weapons. One of the first things to note is that they have taken a few weapons out of the game, including the tactical sub, and I want to say the pump. I have not seen one yet, but I also haven't quite checked all the patch notes, so we'll find out about that later. On top of taking away some weapons, they've also added a few. The notable are the Dragon's Breath shotgun. I've heard rumors of the Nighthawk, but I haven't personally seen it myself. And the Mandalorian's Amban? Star Wars fans, let me know which one it is in the comments. The Mandalorian's Amban Sniper. So that one, you have a increased zoom, and then on top of that, it's almost thermal. You can see through buildings for like 2 or 3 layers, I believe. And it does 110 body, and I want to say it's an instant kill if you hit him in the head. So definitely worthwhile, but the velocity isn't quite as fast as a normal sniper rifle. Bleh. So you have to take that into consideration when lining up your shots. The Dragon's Breath shotgun is a very close range shotgun that has a wide spread, so you have to be on top of your target. But if you can nail your shot, it's borderline an instant kill and definitely worthwhile. Another thing to discuss is the new NPCs that were developed and put into the game this season. These are called hunters, and I've also heard bounty, but I think that's mainly in regards to the quest, complete 5 to 40 bounties, which you find talking to these NPCs. So when you initially address them, they are completely like friendly. They don't shoot, they don't fire, anything like that. So if they start firing at you, they're one of the new enemy NPCs, and you want to get out of there quick unless you're well geared or well versed in building, because they do a hell of a lot of damage and have even more health than you would imagine. So definitely keep that in mind. But if they don't shoot and if they have a little text box with 3 dots, they are a friendly NPC, and we're about to see one over here. So I'm breaking down the trees for the achievement. I think I actually got the achievement for 100 trees. in this round. So talking to this guy, he gives the option to trade gold, which is something you can find by breaking things, killing people, searching chests, all that type of stuff, for a shotgun upgrade. So if you have enough gold, you can upgrade the rarity of your shotgun. And he also offers 2 quests. One is gray, and that's do shotgun damage, and the other is green, do shotgun eliminations. And when you do these, you get that bounty completed. It goes towards your collection of bounties, and you don't have to worry about it again. I'm not entirely sure how you go about doing both. You might have to do them in separate rounds to the same guy, but you can also hire these NPCs. So I had done a few rounds to practice before this round, and the NPC was 100 gold bars, which is quite a bit. I'm averaging like 20, 30 a game that I'm picking up. So I eventually in this match decided to go hire the NPC just to see how it goes. To be honest, it was relatively uneventful. It was kind of like having a Stark robot, except it kind of phases in with you instead of just following you about randomly and dying in the storm. In my opinion, it wasn't worth the 100 coins, but I also didn't get to see him in action too much, so that was kind of a bummer. He also can't keep up with you building, but this right here is when I'm hiring him for 100 gold bars. You'll note that the tactical shotgun is back, the 8-round capacity, wide burst, but quick shooting shotgun. That's one of my favorites, but I still haven't seen the pump, so that's a real bummer. They also brought back the heavy submachine gun, as you can see right here. The mushrooms are still in the game, thank the Lord. If you don't know about the mushrooms, you can pick them up instead of just eating them off the ground, and you can carry up to 10, which is 100 shield, and they're really, really quick. They heal your stuff quite quickly, and yeah, I don't know, they're one of my favorite forms of healing, that and the fish. So if you can get fish or those mushrooms, that's the way to go. They've added a lot of different challenges and quests, such as destroy a certain amount of trees. So for example, I believe the first one is 25 or 50 trees, and with the rocks, it's 25 or 50 rocks. So you can get experience just by getting the consistent critical hits on trees, and then on top of that, 15,000 XP for 100 trees. Yeah, 100 trees. I'm not entirely sure how much XP there was for the other ones, like the 50 and 25, but I believe there's quite a bit as well. When I was playing the match, this little wall right there glitched out and wasn't there. That's so odd. Another fun little Easter egg type tidbit is you can see that deforestation is continuing, and it's rampant. Like, we're losing a lot of the trees in Fortnite, and that is a deliberate message about deforestation in the real world. They still have bounce pads in the game. I thought that was fantastic. Those are a lot of fun, and there's not a lot of movement mechanics. I've noticed that they've taken away quite a few movement mechanics. So you don't have the Marvel things. You can't get the Groot's Ball, Dr. Doom's, or actually you might be able to get Doom's gauntlets. I'm not entirely sure about that one, but you can't get Iron Man's, the series of, like Marvel taking over is about done, and we're getting on to Star Wars. They also added that combat assault rifle, or the heavy combat assault rifle, or whatever it's called, and that is incredible. Very fast firing, so you can run in on someone if it's close quarters, and let's say you run out of your shotgun, and you don't have the time to reload, you can just switch over really quickly and rapid fire into them, and even the hip fire is quite accurate, so if you can track, you're quite golden. I'm incredibly excited to see the Coliseum. I haven't checked that out quite yet. I just wanted to make this video to show anyone that hasn't gotten the chance to play what's going down and some of the benefits of the Fortnite crew. I also am proud to announce that I'm going to start streaming on a regular basis. I'm going to try to do once a week, but at bare minimum, I'm going to do once every 2 weeks. And I'm sure I'll have some crazy highlight videos I put up in between and similar things like that. If you guys are interested, I'm more than curious about what you guys would like to see on the channel, so please leave a comment or, you know, hit me up. I'm sure you can find my information on my YouTube channel, social media. I have an Instagram, official Albertson. A good email that works for me, that's thefilmstudy2018@gmail.com. I'm absolutely willing to talk, and if you want to just play a round or two, please feel free to hit me up. I love video games, and this is what I do to relax in between jobs and when I have a couple of down minutes, which has been quite rare lately. But with the new season of Fortnite and the new patch for World of Warcraft, patch 6, well, World of Warcraft Classic, I guess I have to make that distinction, but I will never really play retail, so if you're looking for Shadowlands walkthroughs and information, go elsewhere. But in terms of Classic, I will have a bunch of videos about how I made a shit ton of gold pre-patch and how I'm still continuing to do it currently, and give you guys a little bit of foresight into the Burning Crusade and how to make some long-term investments to really make that gold work for you. At this point, if you don't have a mage and if you're not power leveling your own characters and selling runs through Starlit Monastery and Maradon, then you're probably not going to be interested in that video, because I'm really going to get into the economics of things, predict what is going to be highly demanded and isn't too valuable right now, so that way we can make more money. It's a low risk, high reward. That's the best type of investment. And actually, I think it was right here I got 100 trees, on this tree right here, because I finish going after trees. Yeah, and I go after that care package. So I apologize that I said that earlier. I was incorrect. It was right there. In hindsight, there was probably a chest in that barn, and I also totally could have taken that boat, but these are the things you think of after the fact. I also did not mean to put that wall up in front of my diagonal bounce jump. Kind of fucked with me a little. I'm so excited that they brought into the game a little bit of Tilted Towers. That was by far my favorite map, and I'm incredibly excited to get in there and get some crazy ass kills, because that was like the highlight of my Fortnite career thus far. Chilling with the homies and going Tilted Towers. I'm a headshot this guy. Watch this shit. Talks to an NPC and doesn't cover up. What an idiot. And that's a silver Tony Stark, so he was at least 200 last season. So quite a high level, but still an idiot. And I went to go talk to him because I don't believe I've talked to that one yet. I might have dueled him. One of the things you can do is you can duel NPCs for their weapons. I think you can also duel them for gold, and when you finish the duel, the NPC dies, so you can't take a quest from them, you can't turn anything in. And another awesome aspect of the NPCs is you can upgrade your weapons. I probably have said that before, but I'm gonna stress it, because if you collect a bunch of this gold and there's really nothing else to do with it, you can upgrade a common all the way to a legendary, I believe, with a certain amount of gold. So definitely worthwhile. Like that's what I'm going to be doing with a majority of my gold, unless they come out with a way to get in-game advantages, preset classes, which I know it probably won't be a thing. Hopefully, that would destroy this game. Or weapon upgrades. So, yeah. So these right here are the enemy NPCs. They have a crazy amount of health. I want to say confidently it's over 300, but it might be 250. I know that, no, it's more than 250, because if you headshot them for the 260 or 206 or whatever the hell a snipe shot headshot is, you still have to get another body shot on them to even take them down. So it's quite wild. This friendly NPC is still following me, but I really haven't seen him do shit, so. He's been collecting material. I wonder if someone kills him, do you get that material? This guy did not see me. I should not have started building, but at the same time, the circle was moving in. I needed a safe bet, and he still didn't see me, so I missed my snipe, hit him for 29, and the circle's moving in quite quick, as you guys can probably see right there. So I start building again, and I really try to develop a certain amount of support on the bottom and make it relatively thick before I go up, just because I know that if they shoot that shit down, I'm dead. Like, there's no way to heal or recover from fall damage unless I use a bounce pad or I believe I have impulse grenades right now, but there's another one of those NPCs really quick down by the tire. Oh, almost hit that. That would have been sick. So now I decide to pressure a little bit. I know that I could be taken down and it would fuck me, but it is worth it because I did him for 109. Use an impulse grenade to get down there. Oh, that was weird. It's not how that looked when I did it. So, building, I really liked this one staircase. I use the ramp. If you guys are unfamiliar with the method, you use shift. Instead of sprint, you have auto sprint on and you use shift as your roof. And with editing, you put edit as F and use and interact as E. At this point in the match, there are 5 people left, by the way. And I can't remember how many kills I'm working with. I think it's like 3, maybe 4. It's the one downside of not doing this while in-game, but it also saves me a bunch of space, and once I get a hard drive and I improve my gear a little bit, that'll definitely change. I'm still learning about how to stream and how to produce these YouTube videos in a high quality because I know that that's necessary. I don't want to be making things just for the sake of making things. I want to be learning and producing something that one day could benefit my career somehow. And for those of you who aren't familiar with me, I am an actor, model, and photographer. I'm originally from a small farm town called Howell, Michigan, and I'm currently living in Los Angeles. I don't think either one of us knew that guy was there. Now, notice that my instinct is to immediately build up, which was a good instinct in this situation, but I totally got trapped. I was waiting for him to edit so I could just give him a good blast to the face, but he saw through that. So I built a wall, which I knew I could do around, like, even though I'm surrounded, immediately built a wall above me so he couldn't shoot me from below. Man, I really hate that lag. And because he had the height advantage, I impulse grenaded. And I have no idea where he went, but that definitely worked for the time being. He was quite lit, so I think at this point he's healing below me. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I have a few other videos, particularly with me getting high kill volumes on nightmares, which was a lot of fun. Oh, here's that guy from before. Giving it a second, they both go. I hit him for 13 maybe? There's 39, another 39. So this guy's broken into his shield, and that was unsmooth. That was really good building, but I am out of mats. So I see some mats over here, but I also see some footsteps behind me. I immediately want to get my ass out from clear view. I got some mats, and I start building my way up to go fight. And I just missed a shotgun blast right there. That was crazy. Go back down. just for good measure. And what I'm doing right now is not quite retreating, but it's more of trying to process everything around me. I want to see where everyone is. I want to see what my major threat is. Like, would I get sniped right there? Because I didn't have a wall up on the left side. This guy's healing right here, but there's also someone countering. All of this information is super important. And if you watch any of like the great video game players, not even for Fortnite, but Call of Duty, Siege, you name it, they all practice like awareness, like spatial awareness. I should have shotgunned that guy right there, but I was trying to get to Matt's health, and I think I got to it. So I saw that he built that. I thought he was still on there, so I destroyed it. I think he hit the bounce pad and went down to the ground, because at some point I see him building. I should have used the skin from the Epic Crew, or the Fortnite Crew, or whatever the hell it's called, but I had already played like 5 or 6 rounds with it and done a bunch of the achievements, and I just didn't. Oh, peek your head, boom, 274. So even if you hit those bots for 274, you still got to do another 109 damage. Which might be an overkill, but I'm not entirely sure. So I'm seeing footprints, which is why I'm kind of stalling here. I was just going to drop down and get his shit, but that guy thinks he's still down there, so I immediately drop down and I'm crouching. Notice how I immediately crouch. That's to avoid being heard, but I think you heard me anyways. He's almost out of mats, and I know this for a fact because he built quite a bit, and I did not see him get a kill in between. So I tried to build all the way over there just to connect it so I can't be taken down, but I ran out of mats myself. So he starts shooting me from the bottom. This is why I don't think he has mats, because right there I would have built above me, but he might just have a different philosophy. I think he's hitting a tree, shooting, trying to shoot me down a little bit, which would not be hard to do because that was not very well supported, but he would have to take down his metal ramp to my right. I really don't think he has any idea where I'm at this point, so I go in for a couple of shots, hit him for 37. He does hit me, so I immediately switch to my mushroom, and now I'm recovering. So I'm back to full health. Reload, always, drop. Thought he would be right there, but oh, that was some weird lag. See, those don't, like, that lag doesn't exist when I'm actually in the game. So if any of you know why that would be happening during the recording, please let me know. Make sure to collect your gold when you kill, and I will throw a picture of the Victory Umbrella for Season 5 up right now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching the video. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, anything you guys want to see, and I will catch you later. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Goodbye.